I have seen maybe a few vampire flicks, especially one of the earliest ones, being Dracula. Now, even though there was Nosferatu, that was probably the first ever vampire flick, but I saw this recent prequel to the Dracula story in The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which came out last year and is now streaming on Paramount Plus with Showtime. But is this recent horror flick worth looking into to take a real bloody voyage, or is this one just completely worthy to be a real pain in the neck? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2023 supernatural horror flick, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, also known as Dracula Voyage of the Demeter in some international markets. Released by Universal for DreamWorks, directed by Andre Averdale, if I mispronounced that last name, I apologize. Written by Bragi F. Schutt Jr. and Zach Okiewicz. Is an adaptation of The Captain's Log, a chapter from the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker, starring Corey Hawkins, Aisling Franciosi, Liam Cunningham, and David Dastmalchian. Its plot follows the doomed crew of the merchant ship Demeter, led by Captain Elliot, who attempt to survive the treacherous ocean voyage from Transylvania to London while being sought by a legendary vampire known as Dracula. This film was released last August on the 11th, and well, this had been in the works for a bit, but anyway, it got released, but unfortunately it bombed. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Hold on just a second, I gotta do something. Forgive me. Anyway, it starts out on August 6, 1897, as the merchant ship Demeter washes ashore in England. Among the wreckage found by the police is the log kept by her captain, Elliot. Yes, starts out with that, and then 1 month earlier, the Demeter makes port in Varna, Bulgaria, to pick up cargo for transportation to London. The shipment, consisting of multiple large wooden crates, is transported by locals from Romania. However, the locals refuse to load the cargo onto the ship, insisting that they must leave the area before sundown. One of them hands the quartermaster, Wojciech, and another crewman, Ogarin, a large sum of money and wishes to Demeter a safe voyage before departing with the others. And Clemens, a doctor educated at the University of Cambridge, overhears that the ship is looking for crewmen, and he attempts to convince the crew that his medical skills and knowledge of astronomy would make him a valuable asset to them. Wojciech rejects him and hires an older man instead, but while helping to load one of the new crates, the new hire, frightened upon recognizing the dragon emblem on its shorter side, accidentally releases the tackle rope, causing the crate to fall. Clemens witnesses the accident and saves Elliot's grandson, Toby, from being crushed by the loose crate. The new hire declares the dragon emblem a bad omen and leaves. Out of gratitude for Clemens' intervention, Elliot hires him as a replacement. So off they go on the sea, but soon there's something strange going on there. Dracula. As after Clemens investigates and finds a woman buried in dirt inside one of the crates that falls open and breaks open in the cargo hold. She's buried alive, and he performs blood transfusions on her to treat what he believes to be an infection. Anyway, yeah, that then Dracula shows up. Now, my thoughts on this film, I am going to say it wasn't too bad. I mean, I thought it was fairly decent and what have you. Now, the film sits at 49% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying that the film finds a fresh angle on Dracula's oft-told tale, although lackluster execution often undercuts the story's claustrophobic tension. Vultures, well, the Vulture magazine, or well, whatever that is. Yeah, it's a website, excuse me. entertainment website, Vulture says, "What truly distinguishes the film beyond its thick atmosphere of dread is its gleeful cruelty, the delicious mean streak with which it sets up its suspense set pieces and its kills. The film is filled with the lively, savage surprises, and suddenly, in the most predetermined of movies, anything seems possible." A reviewer for RogerEbert.com called it a smart, well-made, and sometimes downright creepy take on the tale that both horror buffs and regular moviegoers can appreciate in equal measure. I will say it's pretty good and what have you. The story's fine and what have you, but I like the direction it goes in. Its atmosphere is very good as well. So anyway, I really think that the Last Voyage of the Demeter really does prove to have what it's got to offer. So anyway, yeah. Now, this film unfortunately bombed at the box office. It failed to only bring in 21 million worldwide against its $45 million budget. So this film sank big time. Now it let's see. Bear McCreary, I know that name anywhere, has done numerous scores in movies and TV shows, does the film score, and I thought that was good too. Um, well, again, the story wasn't too bad, but the atmosphere is pretty good, and dark and what have you, creepy, eerie, and what have you. The direction is pretty good. Now, for our cast, we have Corey Hawkins who plays Clemens. He's good. Aislinn Franciosi plays Anna. She was good. Liam Cunningham played Captain Elliot. David Dastmalchian as Wojciech, and Javier Botet as Dracula and or Nosferatu. The credits mention both names. And Willie Norman plays Toby. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're all pretty good in my view. So the cast isn't too bad either. So there's not really much to be said about the Last Voyage of the Demeter. Well, I'm going to say it's very dark and creepy. Well, it starts out pretty bright at first because they load the ship during the day, but it does get dark later on, especially when it goes through this storm and what have you. But anyway, that's what made this film real creepy and what have you. It is a shame it didn't do so well, but hey, I'm glad they did a pretty good prequel to Dracula, and I thought that's what counts. So overall, I thought it was good and what have you, despite it bombed. So anyway, the cast isn't too bad. The characters are pretty good. The story's not too bad. The direction's good. The score's good. That's about all I can say. Oh yeah, its kills. Well, they're not too bad. They're not too bad either. So anyway, I feel like this is an underrated film from last year. So anyway, what did you think of the Last Voyage of the Demeter? Huh? You can tell me in the comment section below. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For my score for this, I'm gonna give the Last Voyage of the Demeter 4 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. So again, tell me what did you think of this film in the comment section below. And if you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my next mini reviews vid, where I'll be talking about Priscilla, The Holdovers, and Poor Things. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, check out my reviews for these other vampire flicks. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the classic itself, Dracula. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of the blaxploitation take on it, Blackula from 1972. Or if you'd like another horrifying flick from last year, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of the slasher Thanksgiving. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.